reaching us, as many of us are aware, by way of a celestial body that has already died. I was having these questions as to, and understanding that some stars arrive at a place of being different things, like say a black hole or supernova by way of the end of their life. And so wondering the light that we are getting, is all that light coming from, say, a black hole? Is all that light coming from a supernova? And so I was just thinking about these different things, and I was sitting there thinking about how stars and their properties is something that I feel I am continuously asking questions about. And I appreciate that and hope that in all of us, there are certain questions that we are always curious about, whatever that might be. How does photosynthesis actually work? What happens when I chew this cracker? What tree is that? What tree is that? And so I invite folks to just take a moment and think about what is a question about a something that you continuously keep coming back to. What is something that you are almost always curious about? And when I count down, feel free to yell out the question if you want, or if it's just a thing, if you're always curious about dogs and everything dog related, maybe you just yell out dogs. Potato chips. How do they make them? How do they get those flavors? Why are there so few in a closed bag? Just yell potato chip, whatever. So think about that and hold it in your thoughts. And I'll count down from 3, and then feel free to yell it into the sky. 3, 2, 1.
What is that mushroom thinking?
Thank you. That's what reminded me of. I remember years ago, the first time that there was this had gotten to sort of a mass, a certain mass. And then it got to a giant mass. And the first time that it was a giant mass, it was so many people that I was shook up here. And I was yo, people, we gotta count off. And we took legit probably 10 minutes or more to 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone just counted off. And not everyone even yelled a number, but we were at 320 or something. And it's always funny to hear the massive sound from an answer of question, because some folks might chuckle from hearing somebody else's answer, but I have no idea what they're chuckling off because I can't hear what anybody's saying. And but at that occurrence, what was hilarious was it'd be there was this tension, this silly tension, junior high school tension that arose in the crowd as we got to 66 and 67 and 68 and 69. Everyone just started cracking up. And then we got to 166 and 167 and still laughter. 267. It was so silly and so honestly tender. It was fucking hilarious to me. Anyway, thank you for coming tonight. There's so many things to say this window about this fucking world.